good, everybody? It is your boy, Underdog Flick Clutch Game 24/7, and we are here giving you guys another off-meta defense that I definitely found some heat in that definitely would make its waves in a lot of CFMs, a lot of regs, maybe even into MUT, and that's what I'm going to show you guys here today, how it works inside of MUT, so you guys can get a feel for how it could work in a CFM, how to regs, things of that nature. So the defense is 4-3 over wide. Yes, 4-3 over wide. I am in the Houston Texans playbook. You guys see they have 4-3 over wide, which we're going to be showing you guys here today. 4-3 over solid, 4-3 even 6-1, which a lot of people like to run. You got the 5-2 normal, which I showed you guys a video on that before, so make sure you guys go watch that. Nickel over, nickel wide, and double mug with dime normal and dime 3-2. So it has the dime 3-2 that everybody runs. And I'm not gonna lie, I picked this book out of random, but this still has the stuff that you could, you know, run the meta with, which was, you know, the nickel over, the dime 3-2. It just doesn't have 3-4 odd, but you have 4-3 even 6-1, which a lot of people love to send pressure out of. And with 4-3 over, you guys know you can send 4-3 over out of it. You guys know No Mercy Lambo runs 4-3 over. You know, a lot of different people run different 3-4 odd and things of that nature. So why not show you guys 3-4 over wide? So in 3-4 over wide, here on the outsides, once again, I'll tell you guys, you have to have outside linebackers that knows how to rush on the ends. So Abdul Carter and Kayvon Thibodeau is going to be there. Here on the outside, so your main user is going to be right here, and on the outside, you're going to need to have some good guys that you know is going to, you know, disrupt the run, do what they need to do, you know, things of that nature. So instead of Thibodeau down here, I'm actually going to put Aiden Hutchinson down here, and then I will put Thibodeau up top, which is the best thing for me. And then either all four of them can be corners, all four can be safeties, or just keep the corner safety look so you can go and switch to other books. So now you have 2 middle linebackers, you have 2 outside linebackers, and then you got 3D ends, which will be here for you. So what you guys can do is all you're doing is coming out and cover 4 quarters. That's literally it. But your coaching alignments, I'm putting this on baseline, and then you can put this on whatever you want. I'm gonna put this on 5s, and then we're just gonna rock out. So here on the offensive side, we're just gonna go out in a normal but strong offset, which we do in every single video to show you guys how it works. So you guys see the alignment out here just like this. All you're doing is triangle and R1. You see how all of the linebackers come down towards the line just like this. This is what you normally want. And then you are pinching in your D line. So now everybody's here in the box. You don't know what's going on. I'm just going to go ahead and QB contain for you guys and just show you without me touching the controller how they all spread out. You see how they spread out, and you can kind of make a play with Thibodeau. You can, you know, add an actual linebacker there to, like, you know, make it happen. But if you guys see this here and then back up your corners, you can have one of these looks. But the main thing I wanted to show you guys is we're gonna actually set this up like it's nickel over and show you guys that you it's not gonna let you have that same look as if it was a nickel over. It's not going to be the same thing. You're gonna have to do a little bit of extra stuff with it. So what you guys can do with this is triangle R1 and then bring your guys in, blitz all your linebackers, which is right on the D-pad, down on the right stick, and then put your guy back into back into whatever zone that you want, hook curl, mid, read, whatever you want, and then QB contain, which is double tapping R1. And now what this does is brings all your linebackers down into the gap, and you're basically sending a 6-man pressure. All you're going to do, if you're playing online, which you most likely will, is hold down the right stick so you can instantly get towards the center. But if you're doing this in practice, you're going to have to practice the timing of it. And all you're going to do is just hover over top of the center, engage with him, and then come right on back. And you guys can see you get edge pressure and you got inside pressure as well. And this is very easy blitz to set up. You're sending 6. All you're doing is holding on to circle just so the loop can come in. And that's majorly all you are doing with this blitz. Now, you can go ahead and set it up to where you're doing it just like this. You can do it the same way just like that. If I go ahead and switch it over to the right, it probably wouldn't do that much different. Move it over to the left, probably wouldn't do too much different. So just go ahead and press it down, and then your linebacker is going to be looping right there. Just do not touch him. Just don't touch that loop to go backwards, and then everything should be fine. All you got to do is time it right, hold on to the center, and then peel back, and that's all you're going to do. Peel back, and you can see everybody is going to be right there. Now, you can do this in cover 4 quarters. You can do this in man. It doesn't really matter. See, like this fireman right here? So, boom. Just literally do this, and it does everything else you would want it to be. Boom, we do it just like this. Everything should be manned up, QB contained, and this is basically how the blitz will be. Boom, and then you come right back up. You got the same thing. You can come out in man, come out in zone. You can do all that you want to with all the golden tickets and all the other stuff. Universal coverages, things of that nature. You can easily come out in defense like this. But yeah, this is basically it. It's very aggressive. Like I said, all the defenses I'm showing you guys is very aggressive. You kind of don't want to sit in it too much for people to start dissecting what you want to do. But I'm going to give you guys this adjustment here to kind of be on top of your toes. I mean, keep your opponents on top of your toes and be one step ahead of them. So what you guys can do, instead of just doing this whole blitz, you can actually put square into a curl flat, right? Put them into a curl flat. So now the only people that is blitzing is on the right side. So we're going to go ahead and wait, bring that down, and you guys can see now it's an overload over there onto that right side. You can kind of do the same thing over towards the left side. So we're going to do that again. And now you got this over here towards the left side. So now if it's too much, we'll bunch over there to that right side. Curl flat is going to go over there on that side. You just engage with this guy right here, and then you guys can see you have a loop into the inside. Okay? So, boom. That's basically all that it is. It's just this right here. So you don't know who's going to be blitzing at a certain point. Boom. You get the, what you call it, you get to send it however you want to. Or if you want to send it on one side and not the other, another blitz that you can go ahead and do. It's actually user this guy here and QB contain. So now if you go ahead and hover onto that guard, that means that you can have that looping guard over here on that right side. So I'm gonna go ahead and time it. As you guys can see, that you could have that D tackle loop over there on the around that side, or if you see that that guard over here on this right side is trying to pick up on me, now you have a free guy with Aiden Hutchinson coming over on that side. So there's many different factors that come in now when it comes to a blitz like this. So if I'm doing this, putting square out on his normal route and just blitzing him, QB contained, I'm basically hugging him right here. So now that guard is going to come in free, or that end is going to come in free, just like that, and you still got outside pressure on both sides. It's very, very easy. This would be a very, very great, what you call it? This would be, you guys see over here on his left side too, you see how he 63 shades over to get to that center. So now 11 on the other side, which is dual Carter, can get sent free as well. So this could actually be a very great, what you call it? Squads defense. I'm not gonna lie to you, this could be very good squads defense for you. You guys have all the switch tickets and things of that nature. I'm gonna try and hover over this again, try and time it. Boom, just like that. And as you guys can see, even with me I shaded all the way over towards the right side, so you could kind of see that everything is going over towards that right side anyway to bring more pressure over there. So as long as I engage with the right person, I could get that free. Or if I just shade up, I'm going to try and do it now where it's shaded up. Actually, no, I'm going to blitz him. Now I'm going to shade up and show what happens when we shade up. Now you see you got the whole right side coming in. Now if you go ahead and keep doing the same thing over and over and over again with this blitz coming in, they're going to want to slide protect over to that side. This is where the shade outside and blitz with the contain comes in very, very free, because now you have to pay attention to both sides. So boom, you get this going. Even if I'm not there and you still see that he still got in there, if they shade all the way over there towards that side, now you still have to worry about the left side. So if you want to be concrete and just do whatever, you can use this man right here, bring in whatever pressure you want with this, and then everything will be fine. You can even turn it into a cover 3 cloud, just like this. You don't have to be in cover 4. just make sure that when you're sending it to, oh my gosh, I almost got there. But make sure you're sending it to the right side. Now, another thing that you can do when you're slanting down, you can actually put square into a seam flat, and you can put square into either a vert hook. A vert hook is actually a very good spot to put him in. And then you can QB contain, and if it does go into a contain with that D tackle, put him back to a bluff blitz, and then now you're only sending the blitz on the right side. Just hold it just like this, and you guys can see it will loop over towards that side now. So you can literally do this on any side. It literally isn't a tail at all if you're sending it towards the right side or the left side. You send it over here towards the right side, you will get this, like literally towards that running back. You'd be like, you literally would have to block your tight end for this to not come in. Because if you block your running back on the right side, cool, it will get him. If you slide towards the left, you possibly could get on the left side, but somebody is going to shake free with this. It is very, very simple how this works. If you see him blocking on the right side, you send it towards the left side. So I'm gonna go ahead and slide it towards the left, blitz that linebacker, and then put him out. You guys can see just like this, and now you have something like this. So now you have all that pressure coming in towards that left side. Now remember, the left side kind of loops unless you can kind of get him to not loop, but most likely he will loop onto that side anyway. You can actually bring him all the way out there if you really want to, just in case. Just make sure you hold on to the center, and then you possibly got that right there. You're gonna be fending for your life with this regardless. So boom. Now you can flip into literally whatever you want. As long as you stay guarded with that center, he's going to loop into that inside. So you got outside contains, and you have a looping linebacker to come in and help you as well. So we're going to blitz, and we're going to shade out and do it this way as well. It's literally the same exact thing. Now, if you wanted to do it differently and just have the left guy come in, you can do something just like this, to where now that D tackle is going to come up, and then it's all going to be over here onto that right side. You can do this with the contained, like basically pinched in D line, or spread it out. It's going to be the same exact thing. So hold it just like this. You guys see it over here on the outside, and now if you want to scramble out, you really cannot scramble out. So now I'm gonna do it with this, and now you got this right here. So now you still got the contain, and you still got that coming in free on that side. Now if he goes out and runs just like that, instead of running out to do that, you can low-key just put him into a QB spy. A QB spy possibly will be the one thing that you will want to do. Do it just like this. If he comes out and rolls to that side, he can still come down and get towards the quarterback even if he rolls over to that side. So that's another thing that you can do. Boom, boom, and then QB spy over here on this left side. So now I'm only sending it with 4. And you guys can see I'm holding on to him. Possibly that 4 can come in if you hold that center long enough with that looping, with that looping linebacker. But if you can get it to the point where he's not looping, this will help you out a ton. So if you want to do it towards this side, do it just like this. Hold on to him, and then you can do it just like that. So move over to the left a little bit, hold on, basically bring him over towards that other side. So now that loop can come in for you very easy peasy. QB contain, just stay right here, and then just hold it towards like a 530, and then just pop on out. And like I said, if you have the QB contain right there, you really can't roll out right there, because if they start running, that's literally good for you. So QB contain X, put him out there into a curl flat, put him into a mid read, or maybe into like a hook curl over to the right or to the left, depending up to you, and then switch stick when you're done. So after you finish with doing all the setups, you come down, you hold right back up. You see how the QB contain is sitting right there waiting for him. Literally, it's nowhere for you to go. So it's contained, looping the inside, all that. So literally is a very universal thing. You can even set it up to where you can have defense like this. You have the hard flat out there. Now it's like a little cover 9 look, and do something like that. Definitely, like that will definitely work out. So boom, now you got him free on the outside. You possibly did have, you definitely had DK over there on that side. But it's completely up to you how you want this to be. You can even do it to where you don't even have to send anybody out. You can just stay right here with this loop right here, disengage and come right back out, and then now you have that loop with all this pressure over here on that right side. You can use your Parsons, you can use your Smith, you can use your Thibodeau over there on that side. But it's kind of a tell if you are doing it like this. You just basically spread up and do it like this. You can do it on either side, by the way. But it's kind of is a tell because you're basically using your one user and everybody else is going into your blitzing forms. Another thing that you can do if you are to do this is blitz that other guy on that right side. Boom, go ahead and loop just like that. So now you got loop on both sides. You see what I mean? So even if they know that you're doing this, you can go over to this side and loop that D-tackle on that side and bring the blitzing, bring that guy over there on the right side to loop in as well. So it's basically now a 3-on-1. You guys can see it just like that. Or you can bring it over towards the other side and do it just like that as well. So boom, just like that. You guys know about the loop going over there with that linebacker on that side. So if you can get this to come in just like this, boom, you can get that to come in as well. So it's literally up to you how you want this to come in. You can have it conservative, you can have it a full out on blitz, or you can just, you know, send the boys how you would like them. But literally, it's the best thing just stand right here towards the left side of the the left side of the center. So then when you engage with him, it definitely gives you a better chance of getting that loop right there with that linebacker. So now you have a contain, you got a loop with that left outside linebacker, and you can loop the D tackles all for the low price of Scream 99. You know what I'm saying? So it's literally up to you how you want this to be. You can even shift the whole point of attack of everything towards the right side, and then put square into a seam flat, him up there just like that. Boom, literally just like that. You can have you screen with literally 3 people right here and just basically hold on to the guard. Like, you know, just bump the guard defense. Wait for this to go ahead and finish. Go ahead and hover just like this, and then that can come in. The only thing about it is yeah, the contains on the left side. But if you want to do it to where you do have contains on the left side, keep square into that, keep square into that seam flat, and then just put that D tackle into a hook curling QB contain. So that means you know that you still have that over there on that side. Hover just like this, and you still have that 3-person, that 3-person blitz. He still could have got up. But it's literally up to you how you would like to set this up. This could be a very, very big headache. People can block as many people as you want, but you still got that great cover 4 into the back. You can send nobody. You can actually send nobody and just have your under pressure. No, not under pressure, but you can also have your unstoppable forces, and you can have your colossus go crazy for you. You don't even have to send all these people in there. You're just going to have to send the right defense at the right time, and nothing else would matter. So, boom, I'm sending all that over there, over to the right side. You guys can see I'm just getting that completely screaming in. Cover 4. Literally can send as many people as you want. You can send 3. You can send 4. You can send 5. It literally does not matter. You can even send this if you want to. Where I'm sending, now I'm sending 3 QB contain. I'm sending only 3 people. That's pretty much the defense right there. Just hover over to the guard, lurk all the way over to that side. Now only send 3 people. It's literally that simple. It's that simple. Or you can send it 4. You can send 4 people, which will be more ideal. So that means the cover on the container on the left side could actually help you out a lot more. But that's pretty much it. It's very, very simple defense. You can also do this in man. Like, you can man up everybody in the back. You can do this at a Tampa 2. I'll just say come out in the cover 4 because it's much easier, especially in this Madden. Next Madden it probably won't even be like this, but if it does, this is a very, very great, simple defense to use. Why? Just makes it so much easier with the alignments of the linebackers. And you could literally just rock out just like this. So if you guys like this, make sure you guys go ahead and leave a like. Comment down below other stuff you guys like to see here on the channel. Subscribe if you guys are new. And as always, folks, peace out.